Hello and welcome back. It's about 6 months ago, before Wake of the Water came out, I made a video on location for salt in 2025. We are in 2026 and Wake of the Water came out a few months ago, and I make these videos to verify resource locations. And thanks to James B, I got a post that we have a really good salt location over here by Fort Kelvin. So it's right here. There's a crevice. Here's the pond of water. Here's Fort Kelvin. And there is a really, really good salt mine here. My favorite place in most of my videos has been here at Egerton Salt Mines. And what I want to talk about today is why I choose the favorite resource locations versus others to make videos. Now I have the Ghost Glider. If we go and we take a look, I have the Ghost Glider level 30. I have videos on how to quickly get this, but we start out with the basic glider right here in the game, 100% range, speed and stamina per second. The next glider you get is the advanced glider. It goes up to 150%, 15 speed and 4 stamina per second. And after that you get the extraordinary glider, 200% range, 20 speed and 5 stamina per second. And then the Ghost Glider, 250% range, 25 speed, really fast, and 5 stamina per second. And so what I've done on the map here is I've laid out, the white represents the first glider that you get, the distance you can travel to the Egerton Salt Mine. The green here represents the advanced glider distance that you could hope for. I have double jump by this time and I have updraft. And then this color right here, I'll call it salmon, represents the extraordinary glider and the distance. So by the time you get the extraordinary glider, you can literally glide right to the salt mine. And then with the Ghost Glider, which is represented by this color here, you can go way past it and a lot further. Now, this really good salt mine right here is in this crevice in the ground, right past the pond, right before Fort Kelvin. And with the basic glider, the best distance you can travel is right to this point here, right before the Hill of Scavengers. With the advanced glider, the best distance you can hope for is past that to this point here, so you're not quite there. And then with the Egerton Salt Mine, you're still not quite there. But when you get the extraordinary glider, you're able to hit the salt mine, the Egerton Salt Mine, and you land short of the pond and the salt mine. However, with the Ghost Glider, you can of course fly way past the Egerton Salt Mine. You can get there pretty fast. And for the salt mine that's over here that we're going to go to, you can fly past that. In fact, you can fly into Fort Kelvin. So what we're going to do is we're going to glide from Springland's ancient spire to our new favorite salt mine. Once we get the Ghost Glider, we can get there pretty quick if we don't drop an altar there. Let's take off now. So from the Springlands fast travel, our Fort Kelvin is right over in that direction there. Our salt mine is just before it. So we're going to go ahead and take off, double jump, get you a little higher, just a little bit. And then we're going to use updraft. We're going to look at our map, and you can see with the first glider you get, I'm just going to land right down, right before the Hill of the Scavengers. Right, that's the best I can hope for. And then I got to run all this distance. With the advanced glider, you're able to get past the Hill of Scavengers and you land somewhere in here. And then with the next level glider, and I'm always forgetting which one it is because I never really get the extraordinary glider. We're landing right here, so somewhere down this hill. We're still not there yet. There's the pond. And then what we're doing is there's the crevice where the salt mine is. Wake of the water, very nice. And when you go down here, it is filled with a peaceful collection of salt, a lot of salt. So it's up to you which one you pick. It's pretty nice. You get back in here, climb up here, and once you're done mining and you're out of the shroud, and you can pour it out. So this is a best place to get salt, because you're gonna need salt throughout the game, all the way into end game for drying leather and other things. So very nice. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks, James B, for the post. And until that next episode, happy gaming.